Welcome to Vidya's Kitchen. Today we are going to be making Jelebis. The ingredients required to make Jelebi are, first of all, we need 1 cup of plain flour, 1 tablespoon of rice flour, and then we need half a cup of natural curds or yogurt, and then we need half a cup of water. It's all cup measure. The same size cup that you use to measure the Maida with, use the same size cup to measure the yogurt and the water. And then we need some food coloring. I've gone for orange. You can go for either orange or yellow. And we need some baking powder, just a pinch of baking powder. And then to make the sugar syrup, we're going to take 1.5 cups of sugar, half a cup of water, and some pistachios to garnish on top, and for the flavoring, cardamom powder. And we also need oil for deep frying. First of all, we'll take the plain flour and we'll sieve it into a bowl. Next we'll add the rice flour in. Now we'll add the food coloring to this. Now we'll add the pinch of baking powder. Next, the curds, water. I have my little helper here and he's going to help me today. So he's going to start whisking everything into place. Go on, whisk it in. So Pranav's been whisking the mixture for the last minute or two, and let's have a look. See, it looks like smooth. It's so smooth, and the color is lovely and orange. If you find that as you're mixing the water and the curds in, you're not getting this kind of a consistency, then add some more water. And if you want the coloring to be a bit more bright, then you can add more coloring. It's entirely up to you, but the consistency of the mix has to be smooth and flowy like this. We'll let this batter rest for 10 minutes before we start deep frying the Jelebis. And now we'll go and make the sugar syrup. I'm going to fill the batter in this Jelebi bottle, and I'm just going to use this to make the Jelebi shapes in the hot oil. If you don't have one of these, then the alternative is to use a plastic bag like this. This is an icing bag. So you can fill this with the batter. So you open it, fill it with the batter, and then snip off a very tiny bit at the end to make a small hole. And then use this as the Jelebi bottle. Let's add the sugar in, and half a cup of water just to cover the sugar. And then we'll let this come to boil. And once it comes to boil, we'll add some cardamom powder for flavoring. There is no need to bring it to a string consistency, but it has to be a sticky syrup. So it's coming to boil now. Another 2 minutes, we'll let this boil, and then I'm going to add cardamom powder for flavoring. I'm also going to add a little bit of orange food coloring to this. So it's come to boil now. I'm going to turn off the flame at this point. And then I'm going to add the food coloring. And some cardamom powder for flavoring. We'll mix everything in well together. The oil is hot enough now. It has to be moderately hot, and then we'll start making the Jelebis. You have to work quickly. So we'll let these Jelebis cook for a bit, and then we'll take them out. Now I'm adding the Jelebis to the sugar syrup, and I've got my little helper here. We'll let the Jelebis soak in the sugar syrup for about 2 minutes, then they'll be ready to serve. Yummy, tasty jalebis are ready to eat.
Thank you for watching. I hope you have a happy Diwali with these delicious jalebis.